toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Rebels will put total leather to crank us up. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Utah Utes offense takes the field. Got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Open space at the 25. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free and he was off to the races. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry up.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
Throws to the back. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UNLV's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The RPO, it's complete. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. And the Rebels want to move quickly. muscling ahead on 3rd and short. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Has to get there to move the sticks. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
A 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the 1st down.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion, crossed the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and 4th or 3rd down and goal situation.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Quarterback extends the play. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Using his legs, it's Waddle. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Defense wants to bring the heat. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. The play action fake. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Utes moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Utes will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They go to the wide receiver screen. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
Snap in the shotgun. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They'll go to the... daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Utes! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. It's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Coffee. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Winton. At the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Now on 1st down from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Andy's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Utes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this. Turning it on! Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, on 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, and getting the 1st down.
Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip this.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Utes want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Rebels offense is back on the field. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. The toss to the outside. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the hot hand.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Moving away from pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Touchdown, Utah! The defense putting points on the board.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Finding open area. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Vegas. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the run, it's Waddle. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's the pressure. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Utes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Here comes the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. The give from the gun. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. And the Utes line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll give it to the back. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. The give on the counter. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
The Rebels are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Winton.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Motion from the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. And he's knocked down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Pulls it in, it's Coffee. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. You know, Jesse, they threw that to him in double coverage, and I like that sometimes because you can't let the defense just dictate what you're going to do.
No, they're going to make sure he gets his, Reese, no doubt about it. They're going to force it over to him, hoping that he can make a play, and knowing that he can. But as a defense, you got to be careful doubling him because that means somebody else is wide open.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's taking the shot. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. With the catch, it's Vaughn. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. We've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Snap from the gun on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in, it's Waddle. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless